A shocking twist has erupted as reports point to a massive trade that could bring back one of the most impactful arms in recent memory, leaving fans and insiders stunned. This isn't just a roster move, it's the kind of blockbuster decision that could immediately reshape the rotation, reignite momentum, and send a clear message to the rest of the league. Nobody saw this coming, and the surprise factor has only fueled speculation about how this return could shift the balance of power. What does this bold move mean for the team's championship push? Why was the timing so unexpected? And how will rivals react to such a comeback? Stay tuned, because this stunning development could change everything. The Los Angeles Dodgers have done it again, pulling off a move that has taken the entire baseball world by storm, and this one is going to have fans buzzing for weeks. Walker Buehler, one of the most beloved and dominant pitchers to wear Dodger blue in recent memory, is officially back with the team, and the way this unfolded is nothing short of stunning. Everyone thought they knew how the Dodgers were going to approach this season. Everyone assumed the front office had a plan that didn't involve looking back, that they were fully invested in new faces, fresh arms, and a youth movement mixed with their established stars. But then, out of nowhere, they bring back the fireballer who once carried this rotation through October and gave Dodger Stadium some of its loudest moments in the last decade. When the rumors first broke that Buehler could be in play, most people brushed it off as speculation. He had gone through his share of injuries, he hadn't been the same overpowering ace we last saw in his prime, and the front office seemed focused on landing younger or more consistent arms through trades and signings. But behind the scenes, the Dodgers clearly never closed the door on Buehler. They knew what he meant to this franchise, to this fanbase, and more importantly, what he could still bring to the mound when healthy. Let's not forget who Walker Buehler is at his core. He's the guy who rose through the Dodgers system and immediately showed that he wasn't afraid of the big stage. From his playoff dominance to his bulldog mentality on the mound, he became a symbol of toughness and clutch pitching. Fans still remember his heroic outings in October, the way he would step up when the team needed him most, shutting down some of the best lineups in baseball. That's why the news of his return is hitting differently. This isn't just another trade, it feels like a reunion with a player who embodies everything the Dodgers stand for. Reports say that this deal was kept under wraps until the very last second. The Dodgers front office didn't want anything leaking out, and it's easy to see why. They didn't want another team swooping in at the last minute to snatch Buehler away, and they didn't want expectations to run wild before anything was finalized. So, when the news broke, it hit fans like a thunderbolt. The reactions online were immediate shock, excitement, even disbelief. Many couldn't believe it was real until the team officially confirmed it. The return of Walker Buehler is about more than nostalgia, though. This is a calculated baseball move. The Dodgers' rotation has been searching for that extra edge. Yes, they have stars, yes, they have young talent, but October demands a certain kind of pitcher, one who thrives under the bright lights, one who doesn't fold under pressure. And who better than Buehler, the man who has already proven time and again that he lives for those moments? Of course, there are questions. Can Buehler stay healthy? Will he be able to regain his elite form after the setbacks? These are fair concerns, but the Dodgers clearly believe the risk is worth it. They know his work ethic, they know his competitive fire, and they know the kind of influence he has in the clubhouse. Even if he isn't the same exact pitcher he was in his absolute prime, the Dodgers are betting that he can still be a difference maker, and in a rotation as deep as theirs, that could be the piece that pushes them over the top. For fans, this is emotional. Walker Buehler isn't just another player. He's a homegrown star who carved his name into Dodgers history. The memories of him striding off the mound after a big strikeout, screaming with intensity, pointing to the dugout, they're etched into the minds of everyone who watched those playoff runs. Having him back feels like reconnecting with a piece of Dodgers' identity that had been missing. The timing couldn't be better either. The Dodgers are locked in a battle not only to dominate the National League West but to set themselves up for another deep postseason run. The front office has shown, once again, that they aren't going to sit back and hope things work out. They're aggressive, they're ambitious, and they're willing to surprise everyone if it means putting the best possible team on the field. Bringing back Buehler is a statement move. It tells the league that the Dodgers are all in, that they're not just relying on their current core but are bringing back proven winners to bolster their chances. It's also worth noting how much this will mean to the younger pitchers on the roster. Having Walker Buehler back in the clubhouse provides not just another arm in the rotation but also a mentor figure. Younger players can learn from his mentality, his preparation, and his ability to handle the pressure of pitching in Los Angeles. This kind of influence is invaluable for a team that prides itself on developing talent while competing for championships at the same time. Now, let's talk about the competitive landscape. Other National League teams have to be shaking their heads right now. Just when you think you've got the Dodgers figured out, they pull something like this. The Padres, Giants, Braves, Phillies, all of them now have to prepare for the possibility of facing Walker Buehler in a big game again. That's a nightmare scenario for opposing lineups. Even if he's not at 100% of his former self, the intimidation factor alone is massive. Players know his reputation, they know his track record, and that psychological edge can play a huge role in October baseball. Dodgers fans are already flooding social media with excitement. Some are calling it the best move of the season, others are saying it feels like a dream come true, and many are simply relieved to have their guy back. Walker Buehler isn't just a pitcher, he's part of the Dodgers family, and his return feels like the reunion everyone didn't know they needed until it happened. Imagine the atmosphere at Dodger Stadium the first time he takes the mound again. The crowd is going to erupt. Every pitch will be met with thunderous cheers, and every strikeout will feel like a celebration. That energy is contagious, and it can carry a team through the grind of a long season. The Dodgers understand the power of momentum, and this move has the potential to electrify not only the players but the fanbase as well. Financially, this was a smart play too. The Dodgers have always been careful about balancing their payroll with strategic moves, and bringing back Buehler shows they know how to maximize value. It's not just about the money, it's about investing in a player who has proven his worth to the franchise and still has the potential to deliver on the biggest stage. So, what does this mean moving forward? It means the Dodgers' rotation just got deeper, more dangerous, and more unpredictable. It means opponents have to adjust their game plans yet again. It means the postseason picture just shifted, because Walker Buehler is the kind of player who can swing a series. It also means the Dodgers fanbase has a new surge of hope and belief that this could be the year everything comes together. This move proves once again why the Dodgers are one of the smartest, boldest organizations in all of sports. They don't play it safe, they don't settle for good enough, they go for greatness. And by bringing back Buehler, they're sending a clear message. They're not just aiming to compete, they're aiming to dominate. Walker Buehler's journey has had its ups and downs, but this chapter might just be the most exciting yet. The comeback story is one of the most powerful narratives in sports, and the chance to see Buehler return to the spotlight, wearing Dodger blue once again, is something fans will cherish. If he can recapture even a glimpse of the magic he's shown before, this reunion could go down as one of the defining moves of the Dodgers season. So buckle up, Dodgers fans, because the ride just got a whole lot more interesting. The return of Walker Buehler isn't just a headline, it's a game changer. Stay tuned, because the rest of this season just became must-watch baseball, and the Dodgers, with Buehler back in the fold, are about to make things very, very interesting. And if you're as excited as we are, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notifications, because we'll be bringing you every twist, turn, and breaking update as the Dodgers chase history once again. This is not just news, this is a moment. Walker Buehler is back, the Dodgers are all in, and baseball just got a whole lot more thrilling.